Welcome to 18 Acres Journals. I actually did a little sample of this on my iPhone. It's called The Blooming Flower Meet Beauty by Next and Company. There are no instructions at all in here. None. So I plugged it in. There's an outlet right here. I turned it on. As you can see, it's green light's on. So I guess it has to heat up, but it's not doing nothing. It's not pushing this through. Oh, there it goes. There we go. Now let's see. And move the little thing out of the way. It gave me these little tabs to put down. See the little thing right there? I guess I need to let it get a little warmer first. There's just not warm enough. It's starting to warm up. Push it in some more. All right, let it get nice and warm. I'll bring you over to the other camera once I show you how here. It's starting to come out. There we go. But we got to fill this thing up. I need another. It's not, in my opinion. There we go. It's coming out. But I need to get my little thing. So let me go get it. Look at it. It's making a mess. Hold on. Let me see. I don't know if it's going to work. There we go. I don't know how long I'm supposed to let it sit on there. Again, there were no instructions at all. And it's not even pretty. So let's try again. Let's try another one right here. I need another stick. Let me get another stick because it's not working. Okay. I need to get it a little bit rounder than that. There are no instructions. I'm playing this by ear. I have no idea. I think I'm supposed to fill this thing up first. It's a little more round, but it's not, they're not very pretty. I suppose I can remelt those. Here's the last little thing right here. Let's try to get it. Can you even see? I don't know if y'all can see. Well, I have the camera. It comes out slow. Oh, there it goes. All right, there we go. I have to push it with this thing, though. All right, there. Oh, that looks really good. Now let's stick it right in the middle. Let it get hard. Oh, it's still really soft. It's got to get harder. This guy, let me see if I can't get him to... Let's try to fill this thing out some more. These aren't easy to do because the stick, it doesn't... You can push the trigger on it, but the stick doesn't... It doesn't really come out with the trigger. You got to literally... Like, let me pull this off. That one looks better. Let's see if we can make this one look better. And this one, you pull off the back. And I could take this off. But there's no real... I mean, it turned out halfway decent. I'm just not good at it, guys. It's that simple. I ain't gonna lie. Like this one, he's just too thin. I gotta get him to... All right, let's try to make him go. We'll get him round. I'll try to get him to go round. And that's 2 full sticks right there. And look, I'm not getting anything. This is not working the way I was hoping. I was hoping to make a bunch of these. I got one that looks halfway decent, but I would have to cut around the edge of that one. This one, not so much. It's got something hanging from it. And this guy, again, not so much. They're beautiful when they work. Here we go. Okay, now let me stick this one on here and smush it around and let it sit. That one might work. Put a little bit on this side. We shall see. I don't know. See, they give you these little white tabs that you set inside like so. And then when you're done making them, you pull them out with this. Well, they're just popping right up all on their own. Okay, that one turned out halfway decent. There we go. And then the wax on the edge just peels right up. Okay, so I'll bring you over to the other camera. And I have to tell you, I'm disappointed. First of all, the box. It came with the gun. It came with all the little sticks of wax. I used 3 or 4 of them already with that. It came with 2 pens. I don't even know what the pens are for because there were no instructions of any kind. It came with a little box. And then it had this in a bag and this in a bag. And then you just literally screw these on together. And it's such a pretty little thing. And then it gave me all these sheets that you stick inside these holes. Like this. I think you're supposed to put this down like that. Push through the glue through the gun. But the gun is not working properly. It barely lets it come out. I literally wasted I don't know how many sticks. Look at that. I mean, that's just a piece of the wax all thinned out. They're just they weren't working properly. This one was probably the best one, then this one. But neither one of them were completely circled. I didn't get enough wax to come out and fill the circle because it started actually drying already. By the time I was able to move the gun and stick this in, it was already drying up. So it didn't work, in my opinion, very well. I need either a better gun or a different one altogether. I might even try my glue gun and see if that one works. But I like this one. It turned out okay. Let me see if you can see it. I don't know if you can see it or not. This one turned out okay. And I have all these other sticks over here that I can use to make more. But these 3 were a waste. The only thing they would be good for is if I could remelt them and try again. So I'm not going to toss them. But what do I remelt them with, you know? So I don't know. I was disappointed. I thought we were going to be able to make some cute stuff. I would make a few and then maybe we would fold a letter and stick it on there. But I'm disappointed. I'm thinking seriously about trying my glue gun. As a matter of fact, let me pull that one out. Because I know for a fact my little glue gun works. It works real good. But I don't think that stick would fit in here. I think the glue gun is too small. It would heat up as soon as I plugged it in. But look, his trigger works real good. The trigger works really, really well on this one. I don't think these guys will be able to fit. I really don't. They're too wide. The glue stick is more of an oval shape, so that would not work. It was a thought. So I guess I got my money's worth. This wasn't a very expensive machine. I loved the concept of it, the idea. It feels good in my hand. It heated up fast. It has a little place to set it down. But by the time it comes out, it's already drying. But I'm disappointed. That was one of the things I was excited about, pulling out and sharing with you guys. Look at this new insignia thing. And that's not a ring, it's a stamp. But that's how they did it in the day, you know. They took their insignia ring and made their little stamp with it. Now I know what those papers are for, so you can actually pull these little pieces up off of it. See? And you're supposed to pull it up by this. I just kept reusing the same ones over and over and over again because they came right up. Every time I would pull this up, this would come with it, and I would just peel it off. Again, it's not supposed to work that way, I don't think. Why else would you have this? And I think the little papers are because they're silky on this side, so that the wax won't stick to that, but I think the wax would stick to that. But again, there were no instructions. I have no idea what these are for. They're just color pens. Don't know what they're for. The box does not tell me anything. It doesn't say anything. And there were no instructions at all inside. So, I guess we just play it by ear. Or maybe, just maybe, I can go to the computer and look this up and see if they have like a little video that could help me with it. But I tried, guys. I tried. We were going to have fun, but it didn't turn out that way now, did it? So let me put up my mess. I'll try again after I look to see if there's any videos, and maybe we'll bring you back with another color at a different time if I learn anything new. In the meantime, thanks so much for watching. Have a blessed day.